Thomas Edison was the first to pioneer decentralized energy. In fact, the world's first electric illuminating system went into operation in New York City by Edison Electric in 1882. During that time, electricity generation consisted of small production facilities close to consumers. In other words, the grid was decentralized. My research focuses on the transition to decentralized energy in the city. This is similar to the information transition that we recently have gone through. With the advent of the internet, information was decentralized, and we now have many producers of information. Prior to the internet, we could not imagine a world where a small handheld phone could provide us with the information we need. Similarly, we have the opportunity to transition to a world where energy is easier and everywhere. So why might decentralized energy in a city be a good idea? Well, over 50% of the world now live in cities, and cities represent 70% of global CO2 emissions. Global energy production alone accounts for 80% of CO2 emissions. So in order to deal with global CO2 emissions, we have to deal with energy in cities. Some governments have responded to this concern by creating large renewable production facilities like solar farms, wind farms, concentrated solar plants. However, many renewable energy sources on the market today function well in small scales, like solar, small-scale wind, geothermal, combined heat and power. They can be located in close proximity or on-site. In other words, energy supply can be located to energy demand. The challenge is that the current electrical grid is not designed to be inclusive of many different renewable energy sources, or many different sources in general. In order to incorporate many small-scale renewable energy sources, the grid will have to be decentralized. In the city, decentralized energy, as compared to centralized renewable energy production, can better meet the challenges of scalability, intermittency, cost-effectiveness, transmission loss, and environmental concerns. Decentralized energy also creates grid reliability and opportunities for small business and community investment. Knowing where we came from is important to understand where we need to be. Decentralized energy is not a radical idea. It is the next step to our sustainable energy future, as with Edison's historic innovation that began a revolution in cities around the world. Thank you.